I imagine a lot of them are stressed with the high interest rate costs right now, so could be a good thing for that. But on the other side, we'll see a lot of extra listings.
So Sam, how you going? How's your week been?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Gearing up for a long weekend, so it's exciting.
Exciting, eh? Yeah, cool. Well, mate, shall we get into it?
Yeah.
So what have you got in New Zealand news this week?
Yeah, so from July 1st, on Monday, there will be a couple of housing policy changes coming into play. So the Bright Line rule will be changed back to 2 years, where it was previously sitting at 10 years. So that's quite exciting for investors, I suppose. So I guess what that means is the capital gains tax will only apply to properties sold within 2 years of owning it.
Yep.
So I guess making it easier for investors to let go if they need to, and also, yeah, I imagine a lot of them are stressed with the high interest rate costs right now, so could be a good thing for that. But on the other side, we'll see a lot of extra listings. So, yeah, a bit of an interesting thing there. Yeah,
interesting time, right? As to where that one shakes out to.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess along with that, like restoring interest deductibility was also like on the rental side of things.
Yep.
Another rule that came through was the government announced some new rules that will come into play like mid next year about making it easier to build granny flats. So you won't need a building consent to add a small dwelling to your property. So
that's interesting.
Something interesting if people are looking to add more value to their property or increase, like, I guess, the number of people living on one property.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot happening in the housing space at the moment, right?
Yeah, a lot of action.
Yeah, no, interesting. So on my side, right, so I've got commercial news, and so we had the big one this week. So One New Zealand announced that they're moving to Wynyard Quarter, like basically almost across the road from Bayleys headquarters.
Yeah.
So
and you were quite involved in that deal.
Yeah, we may have been involved. So shout out to our colleagues Steve Rendell, James Forburn, and Matt Lamb, who also worked with us on that. And super exciting. So they've leased a building, or part of a building that's under construction by Manson's. If you look at their announcement around the move, it's all about sort of connectivity, future ways of working, and sustainability and well-being. So yeah, I think really exciting for their business to get into a nice shiny office building.
Yeah, and really cool to see like new shiny things pop up in Wynyard.
Yeah. So really exciting, and we were delighted to help the team at 1NZ with that. So yeah, thanks to them for getting us involved.
Awesome.
Cool. And then so Sam, next up we've got a poll this week, right?
Yes.
Mate, so I guess you've kind of given us the background to the poll. What do we say?
So a couple of those tax changes, particularly the Bright Line test, reducing to 2 years. How do we think this will impact buying activity by residential investors over the next 6 months?
Yeah, cool.
So
like short term, like what do you think is actually going to change?
Yeah, more purchasing by investors, less, or like not much change. Maybe it's not actually a thing. Yeah,
cool. So I think if you're watching at home or wherever, you'll see the QR code on screen, so you can just hit that up with your phone, or you can hit the link in the description and
let us know what you think.
Love to hear it, and we'll come back next week with some results.
Awesome.
Which would be cool. So check that out. And then next up, Sam, so sales snapshot for the week. Mate, what's our theme this week?
Yeah, so we went with city fringe properties.
Yep.
So I've got one at 25 Grosvenor Street in Lynn.
Yep.
Quite like this one, a redefined Lynn classic, a 2-bedroom heritage home plus garden studio on a generous 539 square metres. So quite a bit of room if you want to add value. This one was marketed by Christina Cesares from Bayleys Ponsonby and sold under the hammer for $2.775 million. Really cool. I quite liked the features on this one. It looks really bright in that living area because they've got a couple of skylights that bring in a lot of light there. Yeah,
cute photos as well, right? Like, just nice photography. I like the look that you're seeing a bit at the moment with the white villas, but with the brick fencing, little fencing highlights.
Yeah,
it's quite cool.
Cute little like purple door, quite a little unique feature.
Yeah, a little bit different, eh? And then, so for me, right, like if you've been watching, it was a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out to 403 bar 393 Great North Road. So this is the sub penthouse at the Grey, and that one actually sold this week. So few details on it. So 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, brand new, sold under the hammer for $2.4 million at auction. And that one was marketed by John O'King from Bayleys Ponsonby. So yeah, shout out to him for good job on that.
Awesome, real cool property.
Yeah, well, that was real cool. Sweet. And then so Sam, next up going offshore, right? Mate, what global news do you have for us this week?
Yeah, so I was looking at the Mercer's 2024 cost of living data and kind of their city ranking for 2024, and this kind of looks at the costliest cities for expats.
Okay.
So kind of on a comparative basis. And in the top 10 it was Hong Kong, Singapore, four cities in Switzerland, and then New York, London, and a couple others. And if you're interested kind of where Auckland sits in that, we rank at 111th.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's interesting if you kind of like level it out in that way of how you think, because I guess a lot of people are feeling it now here, but I guess if you look overseas, it's a bit relative. And I think Wellington was sitting 145th in that ranking. So.
That's actually really useful data, right?
Yeah.
Because like, I think a lot of locals would be like, oh, Auckland, Wellington, like so expensive.
Yeah, if you're talking to people here, I think you'll hear that. But I think it is housing that's coming into like a key part of all of them across the board, and especially in those really tight cities, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, that's interesting. And what was the top on that? Was it Hong Kong?
Yeah, Hong Kong and then Singapore.
Yeah.
So just those really like tight, compact cities, I think, is where you're seeing really high costs of living.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, that's really interesting, Sam. And so, sweet, to wrap up, right? Property of the week, mate. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
You go ahead.
Okay, sweet. So I'm going to go commercial property this week, right? So I've got 57 Spring Street in Tauranga Central. So it's a 598 square metre commercial office building on a 400 square metre site. It's a distinguished character building, and it's home to the firm, which is a law firm, well located within Tauranga Central. I thought this one was cool because Tauranga is getting a lot of investment into its CBD at the moment, so probably good investing opportunity. And if you want to learn more about this one, contact Rory Brown, Christy Arundel, or Lloyd Davidson from the Bayleys commercial team. And how about you, Sam? What have you got?
Yeah, so I've got a residential one in Central Otago. So this is 36 McCullough Drive in Jacks Point, so premium Jacks Point privacy bordering the reserve. Has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on about 2,600 square metres of a fully fenced section. Yeah, really cool.
That's a huge site, yeah.
Yeah, and I just loved it, the panoramic views around and the landscaping, really cool. And yeah, if you're interested, you can get in contact with Deborah Coburn or Grant Coburn from Bayleys Frankton.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous property.
Yeah, like just the style and everything is really beautiful.
Yeah, stunning, nice landscaping as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, well, sweet one. Yeah, sweet. With that said, we'll wrap it up here, Sam.
Awesome.
So have a cool long weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, sweet. And we'll see you guys next week. See ya.
See ya.